This vinyl record surface is not smooth plastic. It is machined geography. At the micron scale, the groove is a three-dimensional canyon, a single spiral track that forces time to become distance. The data is not printed on it. The data is the terrain itself. This V-shaped groove is a geometry encoder, not a soundtrack. In Westrex 45/45 geometry, two channels are rotated into one trench, so the stylus reads vector motion, not left wall versus right wall. This stereo-encoded canyon hides its second axis in depth. When left and right diverge, the difference vector appears, L-R, forcing vertical motion, turning the groove into analog vector modulation written in 3D topography. This groove geometry is not free to follow sound honestly. Low frequencies carry massive energy, and if bass were cut flat, the trench would tear itself apart. At the opposite extreme, treble faces extinction. High frequencies barely move the cutting stylus at all, carving undulations so small they vanish into vinyl grain and friction noise. The solution is not musical. It is mechanical triage. The RIAA equalization curve forces bass downward and treble upward before the groove is ever cut. What survives this process is no longer natural sound. It is a mechanically optimized instruction set. This distortion is deliberate, systemic, and mandatory. This storage medium does not begin as a disc. It begins as inert PVC pellets. Information can only enter once the polymer is forced toward its glass transition temperature. Then, force arrives. Nearly 100 tons of pressure drives the polymer outward, flooding every micron of the stamper's geometry. What separates now is no longer plastic. It is a read-only mechanical memory, cloned from metal, ready to destroy itself slowly each time it is read. This playback system begins with contact. A diamond stylus is lowered under controlled force into a moving canyon. This stylus does not glide. It is violently shaken by the terrain, while friction converts motion into heat at the contact patch. Here, motion becomes electricity. Mechanical energy collapses into voltage. This is transduction. This voltage is imperfect. Friction noise and resonance ride alongside the signal. Analog sound is continuous in time, but always bounded by physical noise. At the center, geometry becomes unforgiving. Inner groove distortion emerges as wavelength shrinks faster than the stylus can resolve. And yet, the system holds. Motion continues to become voltage, and geometry continues to speak. This machine does not chase perfection. It trades precision for continuity. What remains is fidelity to motion, preserved in plastic and released one vibration at a time.